Pokemon Legends ZA, the latest installment in the Pokemon Legends series. In Legends Arceus, you went back into the past of the Sinnoh region, but this time you're deciding the future of Lumiose City. For those who didn't play Pokemon X and Y, Lumiose City is a bustling city in the Kalos region that everyone who played the game got lost in at least once when they were younger. Legends ZA brings that vibrant metropolis into HD, down to the spray-painted textures on 85% of the buildings. As you explore the city, you'll see the denizens doing a variety of activities. These include hanging out at cafes, playing with their Pokemon, and of course, standing in place. Some of these NPCs have some pretty neat side quests that do help bring the city to life and net you some pretty cool Pokemon. And all of them have some pretty neat dialogue too, so feel free to talk to as many people as you'd like. Why do you think a Pokemon should be mayor, dude? What, do you think Zoran Mukdani is who this city needs? Even though Lumiose City looks quite daunting in size, you don't need to fear getting lost in this game. All of your main and side quests are marked, and once you've played the game for about 4 hours, you can fly to almost any point on the map in a heartbeat without the need for a mount or a pesky HM. There's also cabs located across the city where you can pay a small fee and imagine you're riding in them with a black screen and some royalty-free sound effects in the background. We really brought the Lumicab back before we brought back the roller skates. Wild zones are located throughout Lumiose City. These places were specially constructed to give Pokemon places to live comfortably, like a park, a side street that we abandoned, or an area that somehow has snow despite that not happening anywhere else in the city that you can walk across in 2 minutes. Lumiose City can afford to alter weather patterns but not spruce up the land that the altered weather is affecting. You know, I see what Mabel means now. You'll be able to catch some Pokemon by simply throwing a Pokeball at it. Your chances of catching it are increased if you hit it from the back too. You know, really breaking its spine before you catch it. But watch out, some Pokemon might attack. When that happens, it's time to battle. Moves are assigned to the 4 face buttons, and after you use one, a move can be used again when it recharges. This encourages trainers to try out moves that they usually wouldn't and dodge moves without the need for RNG and plot armor. Or you can just roll your thumb in a circular motion and kill anything in your way. You do you. And keep an eye out for wild Pokemon that can overpower your team. If things are looking tough, it might make sense to run. It's laughably easy to do, too. Like, oh man, I sure am getting my butt kicked by this alpha Pokemon, except no I'm not, because I'm outside the wild zone now. What do you think, this is Dark Souls? I ain't suffering the consequences of my actions today, bitch! Around town, you can relax with your Pokemon at cafes, and try out the latest fashions and makeup. Trust me, we're gonna milk every cent out of you with these features. You're going to spend at least $10,000 in these shops. That's a guarantee. Maybe if you give us enough money, these shops will become more than just menus with a blurry JPEG of the Kalos boutique in the background. You can even have an impromptu photo shoot at your favorite spots. Take some amazing pictures and share them online with others. Also, find someone in life who loves you the same way we love our photo modes. When night falls, trainers duke it out to climb the ranks of the ZA Royale tournament. If you're spotted, trainers will challenge you to a Pokemon battle, which is unlikely because every trainer in this city is apparently blind. More likely, you'll be landing attacks on unsuspecting opponents, so long as your Pokemon locks onto the right thing and doesn't get spotted while it takes 80 years to build up an attack. Win enough battles and you'll earn the right to challenge a tougher opponent in a promotion match. Everyone starts at rank Z, with the goal of reaching the top, rank A. You'll totally go up 1 rank at a time during the main game and slowly grind your way to the top. This is Hotel Z. It'll serve as your base of operations and you'll meet a bunch of young people that AZ picked up like he's the conductor in the Polar Express. There's Urbane and Ortani, the person who will introduce you to the place and keep you in tutorial jail for the first 3 hours of the game. Lita, the bubbly cheerleader of the group, and Naveen, the parasocial guy that half of you probably thought was a girl until this line of dialogue popped up on screen. You'll work with them, AZ, the internet's favorite character Emma, and even more people to tackle some strange incidents in the city. One of the cases you'll investigate is that wild Pokemon are evolving on their own and rampaging across Lumiose City. Well, not really rampaging, they're kind of just standing there, waiting for you to cure them from their Mega Evolution overdose. When they do end up evolving, you just fight them in this narrow circle that apparently takes place in a completely separate pocket dimension. In these battles, you and your Pokemon will need to weave through sludge, water spouts, and energy beams to chip away at the cajillion HP the Rogue Megas have. Sometimes they aren't even after your Pokemon, they're firing bullet seeds at you. They want your head on a tombstone. You're their #1 up. Your best bet against these formidable foes is to strengthen the bonds with your Pokemon and unleash Mega Evolutions of your own. Have fun doing laps around Prism Tower like a Formula 1 car while grinding Mega Shards. You can battle with up to 3 other trainers by connecting either locally or online. Gather your team and see who can take down the most Pokemon in the time limit. Show off your trainer chops by using all the moves and Mega Evolutions at your disposal. Also, the Kalos starters Mega Stones are locked behind these for now, so better fork up $20 more and hop to it! After watching this video, some of you might be on board with trying out Pokemon Legends EA, while others still may be quite critical, and both of those are completely valid. To some, this game seems worth it. It's not slop that people are addicted to buying, it's just a product that people want to buy. On the other hand, to others, there's some neat little quirks about the game that they find unacceptable. They expect more from a franchise as well known and financially well off as Pokemon. These people aren't just shills or doomers, but people along a spectrum. We should be able to appreciate or critique games without going after one another. But hey, it's not like we're going to stop you from doing that. If you keep going at each other's throats, the fans will be drawn closer to us, the critics will be alienated, and we get to keep making the ching-ching. Pokemon Legends ZA, the 8 billionth step in the right direction.